A little better fish there, guys. Whoa, look at that, guys. Look at that. All right, well, good afternoon, folks. It is Nick Mulbauer here, and we're getting in a little bit of fishing. So far, I've mapped out and gridded a break here, and we got ourselves a little bluegill there. We got a stack of fish, and they're just kind of meandering around, so I'm hole hopping a lot. What I got on here for the super finicky bite, as it were, is new plastic from Seagull Baits. My buddy Jesse puts these together, so go check him out. I traded a logo design for him for some plastics. I would have been happy to do the design for free, but he said, no, you got to try these baits out. So here we are trying to promote my buddy's plastics, and they are working for me. We got some small bluegill out here on this break, and I'm just pounding over top of them. Super finicky. The Bobby Garland lure is almost a bit too much for him today, so this super finesse seagull minnow pattern is working really good to get these finicky fish to go. Even then, I am pounding over them real hard. There's a crappie for us. So they do catch fish, guys. Like I said in a previous post on my social media, I was like, I already know that these are gonna catch fish because they're the minnow pattern. Like, you can't go wrong there, guys. Those Bobby Garlands are 1.25 inches, and I think these are kind of running about 1 inch, if you can see that there. But not a little crappie. But you know, this winter's been such a cluster. It's been near impossible to even get out. I tried filming this weekend, but it was so cold that my batteries just couldn't do it. They just died immediately. So here we are trying to get some footage, and like I said, all we're doing is we're working a break here. There's nothing else holding them other than structure and contours. So that's how we're catching them. There's another little fella, guys. These finesse baits are working. What I'm doing to catch these fish is when I have a mark come, I just keep pounding. I never let up on the pounding in place. The only thing I'll do is when those fish get a little closer, I'll just make a little tighter bobbles. I'll have a little looser, wider bobble to draw them in and call them in, and then I'll tighten it up. And what that does is that when you keep pounding in place, you can feel that pressure change. Watch your spring bobber too, and you just see a little subtle difference, and that's when you set the hook on them. You can barely even feel this. It's kind of one of those things where you just gotta get a lot of practice in and spend time on the water. Alright, folks, just ended up getting right over that one. That's awesome. A little white crappie here. Again on the Seagull Baits tungsten there, or Seagull Baits plastic with a VMC tungsten. Nice white crappie there, guys. Or a little fella, but you know, a little more acceptable. So get him back down the hole. Just happened upon that mark, and that's a way better mark than I've been seeing all afternoon. There's another one, bigger gill out here as well. Nice little gilly there, guys. There we go, that's a better fish, guys. Hey-oh. All right, another flavor this afternoon. We got the largemouth. Well done, Jesse. Your baits catch bluegill, crappie, and largemouth. Minnow profile, you can't beat it, guys. Minnow profile lures just catch fish. All these fish are just gravitating to this break. We're on a point. It's just the typical stuff that you can target fish on. Breaks and points are no mystery in fishing. We know that fish set up on these, and that's what I'm fishing. All I did was I just kept drilling holes until I started marking fish, and I've just been hole hopping. Those fish start staring at that for too long, and it seems like they will get more and more uninterested the more they stare at it. So let a hole cool out from time to time, come back and forth, and then you'll get on another group of fish that might bite a little better. So just always move, give those fish a break. Even if you're marking them, come back to them. Maybe they'll be a little bit more energetic a little later. Just give them time. A little better fish there, guys. Whoa, look at that, guys. Look at that, hanging out here milling around. That's what I'm talking about. Hanging out amidst all the little panfish there. And that's what's special about these lakes, guys, is they do have some gems. I don't really run into a ton of nice crappie, but that's definitely a good one. Beautiful white crappie there. Can't beat it, folks. What a surprise. I thought it was a bass. Beautiful crappie. We'll get that fella back down there. Amidst a ton of dinks, guys. That's usually how it goes. You get on a lake with a stunted population, or what seems stunted or likely is stunted, you will have some big ones just kind of show up out of nowhere. That's what makes them special, guys. Kind of, you know, just blows your mind when you catch them like that. You're so used to catching those small ones, you get used to them, and then you see a good one, it makes it really special. I do understand that there are lakes that produce fish like that, of that caliber, on a more regular basis. But then they just become cookie cutter like anything else. So on a lake where you catch a lot of small panfish, you come across something like that and it's very special. Extra special. Another crappie topside, guys. This is a black crappie. And I think I'm going to move on after I get this guy unstuck. We're gonna get him unstuck. I have not changed. Like, these fish are happily eating the little, I think it's a varmint is what Jesse calls it, a little varmint, 1-inch minnow imitator with the VMC. I've been using it the whole time. There we go, a little black crappie there. But we're gonna get him back down the hole, and then we're gonna go drill. We're gonna go explore a little bit. I've scratched the itch, and now it's time to move on and explore. See what else we can find out there. Hey guys, that's a fun way to end the day. Popped a hole, get a decent crappie. Another okay sized white one. There we go, just out in the middle of no man's land, guys. He's just out there. So another beautiful little white crappie there, a little bit more acceptable. And they're just one-offs, guys. Like, there's no schooling I'm seeing. The biggest ones I've caught have just been individuals, just suspended in the water column. Breaks, guys. There's no timber, no wood, no brush, just breaks. Crappie, bluegill, and bass set up on these breaks. So never be afraid to run around and look for new stuff to fish. I'll see you guys soon. Y'all take care. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you dig it, subscribe. Hopefully we can have a little bit more info on ice fishing here in the near future. It's just been such a weird year, just an insanely weird year. You all know that. I'll be in touch. More videos to come, and a lot more to learn as we get on the water here. There's another one, guys. Little crappie. On the way out, guys, on the way out. Awesome.